All right, everyone, we got Mike, Eddie, Emanuel. No questions.
Emanuel, you said after the Texas game that you were kind of take it as a challenge, losing 2 games in a row. Was it kind of like your mentality to come out and be as aggressive as you were today?
I think collectively as a group, everyone's mentality was to attack. We know in the previous games in the second half, other Big 12 teams have done a great job of just attacking and opposing their will. So I think at halftime, me and the rest of the group, collectively as a group, we know that we had to come out, set the pace, set the tone, and just execute down the stretch. And I think that's what we did today.
Eddie, you had 13 first half points today. It looked like you were trying to hype those students up a little bit, get the energy up in the stadium. What was working well for you early on, and how important is it for you to get the crowd behind you?
Really, it was just my teammates. E-Man was giving me the ball a lot. Mike was looking in there. I've been telling them, like, I've been open, and now they trusting me. They looking before they trying to score, so I feel like they trusted me better, and my confidence is getting better every game. And it's good to have the fans back already. Their school started Tuesday. They already came back early to see us play.
Emanuel, 23 points tonight, 21 points last game. What has gone into your recent scoring surge?
I think my teammates have done a great job just sharing the ball, including myself. I think we trust one another. I think we know that our depth speaks for itself, and I think offensively and defensively, actually, we've just done a great job of just trusting each other, moving the ball, and getting great shots with the team.
Mike, 11 assists and only 1 turnover for you today. One of the best passing games of your career, if not best. Did you approach the game with a different mentality, or was it just how the game flowed for you?
I just try to go in and let everything come to me. If I'm making shots, that's what I'm doing. If I'm not, on the pads, I seen I wasn't making shots early, so, you got to do something else to affect the game. And I'm just not a scorer. I am a point guard. I can pass, so they were open today. I wasn't hitting shots, so I was finding them, finding Ed, finding E-Man. They had a good game, so, it's about finding other ways to impact the game if you're not hitting shots, and that's what I try to do.
Looks like you guys were having you have a lot of fun when you can move the ball in transition and score easy baskets. You forced 20 turnovers today and had 26 points off those turnovers. What about that part of your game looks to bring you so much joy and be so effective for you?
We're a transition team. Everyone knows that. We know that the best. So, we get the rebound, we get turnovers. We're looking to push. We got athletic guys that can finish around the rim. So, our defense, we try to create turnovers, or if they miss a shot, even if they make a shot, we still trying to push a transition. It gets the team hyped up, get an easy layup, get a dunk, it hypes the team up, get all us, going. So we just know that going in the game, we try to do that every day.
E-Man made a couple threes today. You've been shooting well from 3 all season. How hard have you worked on that, and how important was it you to kind of expand your game in that way?
It's huge. It's creating a lot of driving angles for me and my teammates. My teammates can now operate a little bit more without my guy having to help off as much as he did last year. So I think just being able to catch and shoot and knock that down consistently has helped my game a lot. And the trust from my teammates, just knowing that they know that I can hit that shot, them finding me, I think it's helping the program a lot and also myself.
Question for all 3 of you guys, but mainly Eddie. After your dunk in the first half, the crowd really got into the game. How much you guys feed off the energy the crowd gives you in these games?
For me, it's just I know if I'm turned up, they gonna turn up. So if I know if I dunk, E-Man gonna try to go dunk, Mike gonna try to attack, and we gonna lock in on defense. We all ready to just lock in.
Mike, you guys just blew out the number 11 team in the nation. You only had 13 points. What do you think that says about how deep this team is?
I feel like everyone is playing with confidence. It's the same team, but I feel like the difference is we're all confident on offense and defense. We trust one another. We make the extra pass. We run the transition. We like each other. We try to have fun out there every day, and it shows. Being a good team like Kansas State, obviously was the number 1 team in our conference, and beating them like this, it just proves how good of a team we are.
Emmanuel, you guys lost 2 games, won this one. You had a big lead in the second half, and you built that lead as opposed to Texas. What did you learn about those 2 losses, or about yourself in those 2 losses, that helped you today?
We learned our identity, and we learned that no game in this conference is ever going to be a given. No game, period, in NCAA basketball is going to be a given. We see it all the time on March Madness. So getting those back-to-back losses, it really set a fire within everyone in our program because we know the team that we're capable of being. So as I said before, it was going to be a challenge just because we've never experienced something like that. So coming back out tonight and having this great matchup against a ranked opponent in the Big 12 at home, just showing our will and composing our will, I think it was a great challenge for our team for a step forward.
Mike, were you guys running any kind of a game game defensively with Marquise. I mean, Damian would pick him up at the top of the key, and it seems like there were times he'd stay with him, he'd sag into the help side, sometimes he'd hand him off to you. Did you guys have anything in particular in mind defending him today?
With him, it was just about putting different bodies on him all the time, getting tired. You know, we know how great of a player he is, and today we just tried to slow him down. You know, we did a good job of that. He's a good player. You can't take nothing away from him, you know, but it's just all about we tried to make him to take tough shots at the rim instead of letting him just shoot threes and get comfortable. And, you know, we did that for the most part. He got going towards the end there, but for most of the game, we did a good job on him.
Eddie, Coach Tang was saying he's known you since you're about 8th grade. He said he's really proud to see the leader, the man, the player you've become. Just what does that mean to you?
Appreciate you, Coach. And I'll say, I mean, my whole life I just always was just people get picked over me. I know a couple of the players on Kansas State, they used to pick them over me, and then I just know I just got to kill and never give up. And I haven't gave up once, not once when I get on the court. And I just know just give it all you got every time you hit the court. So that's what he knows me from, and that's what I'm going to do every time I hit the court.
You guys go to West Virginia and Kansas next week. What do you have to do to sustain this level of play on the road?
Just stay together. You know, there's two good teams. You know, we playing on the road, and we know we can beat any team, but we got to play how we know we can play. Play defense, get out in transition, and be together. And you know, everything else gonna take care of itself.
Okay, thanks guys.